What's up guys? In this video, I explain to you what I call the entrepreneur's curse. Alright guys, welcome back to video number 12 out of a 100-day video series. Some of you guys may be asking, where was I yesterday? I was MIA. I'm getting ready for a business trip to Dubai. There's lots to plan, lots to think about, and YouTube was just not on the to-do list. We're back at it again today with the topic of the entrepreneur's curse. It's something that I like to call that every entrepreneur gets hit with, whether they know it or not. And I'm also going to go into detail about battling between the good voice and the bad voice that battles you on a daily basis. So I hope you guys are ready, and let's jump in the computer and I'll get to the steps. Welcome to the computer. If you take the red pill. All right, entrepreneur's curse, good you versus bad you. Let's get into it. Once your mind has expanded to a new or better way of doing things, it can never go back. The first time I made $1,000 while I was sleeping, I could never go back to a job and battle with everyone there to make $350, $400 a week. I understand that's a low minimum wage job, but regardless, I could never go back to battling a boss who didn't want to be there himself so I could beg him for money at the end of the week. I could never go back to that because I knew there was a better way. And that's what I think every entrepreneur is hit with when they start off on a new venture. Once they believe in an idea, I don't think they could give up on that unless they actually go for it. What do I mean? Well, let's say you want to start selling on Amazon, or build a Shopify store, or start a clothing business, or get into real estate. I don't think that if you fully believe that you can make an income with one of those strategies, that you could turn a blind eye to that strategy and then go back to your job and live happily ever after. I think when you start exchanging time for money and jump back on the hamster wheel, I don't think you'll be able to live fully happy as if you were battling and getting things done with your dream business. I think it's very, very important to know that once you start entrepreneurship, I think it's important that you continue down that road and really go for it. Because you have to ask yourself, guys, like when you're 50, 60, 70 years old and you are, you have little money in the bank and you're looking back and be like, man, maybe I should have got into real estate. Maybe I should have tried a little bit harder on Amazon. Maybe life would be a little bit easier or different right now. Or maybe I would have been able to put my kids through college or give them an opportunity that they're not able to have right now. Maybe I shouldn't have given up on that goal I had. And that's something that I really want to drill to you guys today, is really trying to figure out how to battle your good voice and bad voice and how to win that battle. All right. The entrepreneur's curse, you can lie to everyone else, but you can't lie to yourself. What do I mean by that? I mean that if you stop Amazon, or you give up Amazon, or give up any kind of business and you blame it on something else or someone else, I think you can fool everybody else, but you can't fool yourself. You have to look at yourself every day in the mirror and know that you weren't willing to pursue and fight for your dream. So that's something that you have to keep in mind. You're fully committed to this life, whether you know it or not. You do not have a choice. The bad voice. The bad voice is very loud. It's extremely persistent. It's incredibly persuasive. It's manipulative, a trickster in true form. It's super negative. It does the opposite of what is needed. Guys, how many times have you thought it was a good idea to start eating healthy, but how many times have you told yourself that it was a good idea to chow that chocolate cake or order that pizza and you'll start your diet tomorrow? I know I'm guilty of it. And so I think the bad voice is always trying to get you to do things that are not good for you, trying to keep you down on the ground. It doesn't want to see you win, doesn't want to see you fly. It's very self-destructive. It's very ungrateful, and there's no value of time. James, we can do this tomorrow. There's no need to do this today. We can do this later. All right? It's very, very bad. These are all characteristics of the bad voice inside of you, and you need to be aware of that. The bad voice. This is not a good opportunity, James. Cryptocurrency is dead. It's a bubble. No way you're gonna win. People with money were born that way. The parents gave them millions of dollars. They didn't have to work for this. Don't do this, James. Don't worry about building a funnel right now, or don't worry about product research. You can do that tomorrow. Why are you doing this, James? Don't you know how long you've been working today? All your friends are going to party. Why don't you go party? We can do it tomorrow, James. Let's go party. That guy scammed people to be successful. There's no way he's doing this authentically. Get a job, James. You're not gonna make it. No way you're gonna get this business flying. Right? Where the candy at? I don't want to eat that banana. You don't want to eat that nasty stuff. You want the good stuff. You want the candy, or the chocolate cake, the pizza. We don't need to do the gym today. We can do it tomorrow. Let's eat the candy today. All right? We don't need to be better. We're the best. We're the best. We don't need to improve. Just relax. It'll be fine. These are some of the examples that the bad voice will tell you on a consistent basis. And if you listen to this bad voice, you're going to go down a path that you don't want to do. It takes you away from your goals and dreams as an entrepreneur. If you want bad things in life, listen to your bad voice. The good voice, it's much harder to hear. It's not as persistent. It knows what you're supposed to do, encourages you, believes in you, do it now mentality, values time. It's very positive. This would be a great idea. Good habits, going to the gym, waking up early, journals, to-do lists, all this stuff. We're going to make it. You are the captain of this ship, all right? The good voice is very smart, and I think the good voice is always trying to get you in the direction of your goals, and I think it's very important. If you just do what you know you should do, or try to listen to that voice, turn up its volume a little bit louder, I think you can go easier in the direction that you want to go into. All right, some examples. Come on, man, we only need one victory. We should get that done right now. Don't put it off. We can do this today. I should make that call. I should close that sale. I should try at least. I should hit the gym today. Maybe I should put off that candy and start eating healthier right now. Don't be negative, man. We got this. It didn't matter the first time, or didn't work the first time, but it will next. Who can I learn from? How can I be better? That person's doing good. What's he doing? I'm so proud of that person. He's gone from nothing to something. That's really cool. Proud of myself. I'm grateful for this life, this opportunity. I can't waste a day. There's so much to do. The good voice always knows what's best, and it's important that you try and listen to the good voice more than the bad voice and act on it as much as you can. Me in Bali, there's tons of days where I'm like, it's a nice day, I can relax, I don't have to go to work, I don't have to make a YouTube video, I don't have to study, I can just go surfing, I can go to the beach. All my friends are going to the beach, so why don't I go to the beach too, right? Two different paths, two different outcomes, all right? So remember that. Some thoughts. One thing I've learned over my life is the bad voice never goes away. When you are in a job or starting a business or starting a new habit, the bad voice, it's always gonna be there. You will never get rid of it. No matter how much money you make, no matter how much freedom you have, the bad voice is always going to be there. You can fool the world, but not yourself. If you learn a new way and don't take the shot, you will always wonder later on, what if? So I believe you should always go for it. Always take that shot. Whoever you give the most attention to will win and continue to get stronger. What do I mean by that? I mean, if you are constantly thinking of the bad voice and letting the bad voice win and control your life, the bad voice will continue to get stronger and stronger, and your life will be ruled by negative thoughts and actions. All right, for example, if you always let yourself avoid product research or avoid doing the things that you know you should do, it's gonna be harder and harder to get the job done. Example, a quote, chains of habit are too hard to be broken until they are too heavy to be felt. I think that's how it works. Or chains of habit are too heavy to be broken until they're, you know, you can Google the quote and you'll find it, but you know what I mean. So make sure you don't give in to the little voice inside you, all right? Now, if you continue to feed the good voice, if you continue to act now on what you should do, you'll get better and better, and that's gonna get stronger and stronger. So whoever you give the most attention to, that's who's gonna win, all right? Now, a good way to identify this is pay attention to how you feel, and it's a good indication of how you are thinking. Apparently, researchers say that we have 60,000 thoughts a day. Imagine monitoring 60,000 thoughts. It'd be a full-time job and then some. You'd have to bring in a full team to figure out how crazy you are. But there's a better way of doing it, and that's monitor your feelings. If you're feeling good, there's a good chance that you're thinking good thoughts. All right? If you're feeling bad, there's a good chance you're thinking bad thoughts. So keep that in mind. But I think it's important for all you guys watching this, I think it's important that you start paying attention and start learning to audit yourself and figure out when you're thinking and succumbing to the bad voice and when you're trying to go after the good voice. I think it's like a muscle. I think the more you pay attention and work at it, the easier and better it gets. But just know that, guys, no matter where you are in your life, there's always going to be a battle between the inner you who's bad and the inner you that's good. And it's up to you which one you listen to. All right? All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was a deep topic today, but I definitely think that's valuable. And I definitely think that will help you through your journey, no matter what that journey is. All right? If you guys found this valuable, give it a big like, comment, and a share, and we'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Take care.